I think they can reach a deal, and they must reach a deal to make sure that Americans get some relief. The governors have shut down the economy in America. The federal government has come in and done its best to make sure that they've eased some of the suffering. But we are creating now, with this $600 a week incentive on unemployment, we have disincentivized work. And I think the administration understands, certainly Republicans in Congress understand, that we have to make sure that we incentivize people going back to work. I hear from my constituents in Colorado that they have trouble as they're reopening getting workers, and that's something that we can't have in the system. We learned from the Obama administration and the sluggish years during the Obama administration that you can't pay people more to stay out of work than to actually go back to work.
I've heard that quite a bit as well myself. That $600, what it was a supplement to state unemployment. So it's not as if people are getting nothing. It's how much additional. Republicans saying maybe it shouldn't be that much in perpetuity. Liability insurance or liability protection is on the table as well. What do you think what do Republicans need to stand strong on here in the White House and get out of this as they presumably give something to get it?
Well, I think it's important that we make sure we don't give additional unemployment benefits over and above what someone would make if they went back to work, number one. Number two, the liability is a really important issue to employers. They want to make sure that when they bring people back to work and they take reasonable efforts to make sure those people don't have COVID, that they are not sued down the road if someone ends up having COVID. So I can see their perspective, and there's an awful lot of pressure from the business community to act on the liability issue.
Speaking of lawsuits, it can work the other direction as well. There's a restaurant in Colorado where you're from. It's called C&C Breakfast and Korean Kitchen. It's closed permanently. They had their license suspended in May when they opened up on Mother's Day, kind of in defiance. Ultimately, they were forced to close. Now they're suing the governor there, the state, for discrimination, effectively. They felt like they've been targeted. You represent the district where the restaurant is located. Do they have a case?
I think they have a case. Look, we have a fundamental difference of opinion in America over this disease. Many Republicans and many people in my district believe that it's up to the individual to act responsibly and then take account for their actions. And this restaurant opened. People had a choice to go to the restaurant or not go to the restaurant. And the governor, in a punitive way, shut down this restaurant to serve as an example to other restaurants. So many restaurants are going out of business now because they can't operate under the model that we have in Colorado and so many other states.